bit before, so I'm going live now. We're now live, and I think it looks like it's streaming to all 5 locations.
Okay, it is.
So,
it is.
Matter
It's
of
doing
fact,
it now.
check your channel, and okay, if you can see that it's on yours. Then
It's yep, it's doing it now. It's doing it now. We're good. Cool. We're good. We in there.
One time I was congregating with a winterborn, I would say, and there was a point where the two of us we took a privilege test. And I was like, "Oh, I'm about to fuck this bitch up," I was like, that thing where everybody stands in a line, like the football players all standing in a line, and the coach says, "If you have both parents in the household, step forward. If you never had to skip a meal, step forward." And then by the end of it, it's like all this big distance between the different players, and they're like, "See, this is what privilege is," blah blah blah. So we did that, and at the end of it, I had like twice the privilege of her, and she was like, I was like, it canceled out the racial shit to where, and she came from a broken home and everything. It's like,
damn,
she experienced real adversity.
Yeah. And I was like, "No, but I'm the black man," and she was like, "No." Came from a loving 2-family home, Clarence, and I was like, "Oh, okay, fine, you win."
Damn.
So, dude, that's I feel that. I feel that on like it reminds me of what was I don't remember which episode of Atlanta it was, but it was a Rich Wigga Po Wigga, where they had the biracial kid who and they were giving out the free scholarships to college, whatever. He tried to get one, and they started quizzing him. And they were asking him all these crazy questions about blackness, and he couldn't really answer any of them. And they're like, "Yeah, no, you can't get in. Yeah, no. Like can't get in."
They did a good job casting that guy because he really. I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not quite 100% sure. not white, but you're not quite. You're not quite white.
There looks like there might be some Tonys in there somewhere.
Yeah.
He's Macedonian or some shit. Like, I don't even know where that is. But he's Cyprian. Like, what race is that?
Well, it's funny just because he was
this is a lie, Nelson Mercer.
In black. Like it's in black and white. So it made it even worse. It made it even harder to tell.
Oh yeah, because that undertone is important. Because you can have real pale skin, but that undertone can make it like, oh, I see. I can see there's something else, in the recipe.
Oh yeah, no,
eligibility is wild. Yeah,
when he came out there with the comb and he was like, doing the wave brush, I was like, man, y'all, damn.
Is Sean King black? What's the over under on this? I feel, man, you know what? I don't know, man. He definitely identifies as, I don't want to look at him, but I don't.
Wait a minute.
Look. See, now you're gonna make me go to this man's Wikipedia page and be like,
I'm doing it right now. Like, I'm looking this up right now.
Like, hold on, let me check this man Wikipedia before I deny this man his flowers.
Because he says I am a black man, and you look at his high school photo, and I'm like, I've got cousins that look like that. So I'm like, maybe, but it's also like sometimes you look at him and you're like, is this just a white man who used a traditionally black facial hair haircut to like sidestep our like racial geometry? Because he basically just got the haircut that Sharp from Sharp Tank, like that pencil mustache is just right there.
Yeah, just a little
just on the bottom of it. Yeah. That's kind of what Josh got a little bit, but he got the full beard situation, and that's like a traditionally black. Like you put that on anybody, and they look a little bit blacker.
See, and that's
communicated.
It's his activities. It's his activities that make me not want to.
Wait, so Sean King, his activities are not black enough? I feel like he didn't commit his whole life to this.
Well, no, he commits his life to it, but it's just like sometimes that dude gets a little extra, and I'm just like, man, all right, Sean, calm down.
Yeah, you trying too hard.
Look, man. We told you could come in. We told you could come down and make a plate.
But why are you so loud?
Now, why you screaming at me?
Because my
I ain't black enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sean King is coming trying to overcompensate. Like, you niggas don't understand. Well, look, we only just barely let you say that word, so you might want to calm it the fuck down.
Nah, shit. Sean King got a barbecue like it's a whole lot of swine up in this bitch.
Yeah,
Brothers and
God damn
sisters,
it,
I thought we've learned
Sean.
our lesson.
Look, what's my granny say? Light bright and 2 shades from white. I was like, man, look, you better calm down, Pimp. You need to calm down. I was like, look, we all in this together, brother. We all in this together, brother. But you can't.
You barely made it inside, so you
Right.
might want to dial it
Where
back.
the paper bag at? Where the paper bag?
Yeah.
Real quick,
He's definitely not passing that
I
test.
check you.
He's like a plastic paper bag, the one that say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's where he's at.
That's crazy.
Like I say, he about almost target bag. He's almost target bag. Look, I'm just saying.
It's a target bag. Oh, shit.
That remind me of we was talking to go back to Atlanta. Like, did y'all see that episode when the black dude opened up like this high scale sushi restaurant and there was a Popeyes right across the street?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yes.
That shit was so brilliantly written.
Oh my god, it felt it was real. That was real.
Yeah,
that was
eat
real.
the blowfish, brother. My brother. Don't give me your brother shit.
He's like, no, if there ain't no problem, go ahead.
Go ahead. Eat the blowfish, brother.
Nah. Look, I've been in that not that exact same situation, but like just in situations where like you trying to support your people, you know, you trying to help your people come up, but like maybe you don't 100% trust what it is they doing. You just like,
yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I need the paperwork sometimes. Sometimes you need the paperwork, but sometimes it is just internalized racism. Because sometimes you're like, you know, if an Asian person opens up a fucking soul food place, we're like, cool, fine, eat it. But black person with a sushi restaurant and it's like, are you allowed to do this? You know, I feel like sometimes have that little bit of a extra doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like there's this one Asian girl on social media who like just recreates like all these different dishes from like different cultures. And Southern food
is good.
Look, A1. Look, I can't say if it was good, but she showed how she prepped it, how she seasoned it. Nigga, I think that shit hit. Her parents tore that shit up.
Damn.
Wait, were her parents Asiatic as well?
Yeah, like her parents are like, you know, typical.
Oh, like
I'm 40, 30 years old, came to the States to give their some type of time.
Better chance in the new world.
But like she makes these dishes for her parents that have never tried like these foods.
Oh man,
that's great. No, there was some white lady who was doing she was doing like Thanksgiving macaroni and cheese or whatever that's been going around Twitter. And they were like, this girl can really cook. Like, she did the mac, started with the roux, put in the cheese, paprika, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, and then somebody said, like, I was really surprised at how good all of her soul food looks. And then I saw what her boyfriend looked like. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
What, you talking about the white girl that was on Gordon Ramsay's cooking show?
I don't know if she was, but she's just like, her content is just her at the house.
Yeah,
and she was, a while ago, you might have remembered she went viral for a while back because she made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from scratch. Like made the bread, made the jelly, made the peanut butter.
Is she like a short, petite, blonde hair?
She's
girl?
very skinny, blonde. Yeah, I don't know how.
That girl be cooking her ass off.
Yeah,
like she can cook better than half of us. Goddamn, for real.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, look,
there's always
the average. Yeah, of course. Like, Gordon, they got white chefs. Like, they got white people that can cook real good.
It's like, wait, y'all got the bear. That's it.
Right.
Hey, all y'all got's the bear. That's all y'all got.
White people cooking is so aggressive. I don't know. They just, it's like militaristic. I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem like it's kind of like lacking joy in the process. Like it's very.
They took something that has love, and they were like, "No, we got to make this white. We got to figure out how to make this a science where there's no joy left in it."
Why is it got to be like Whiplash?
It's right. That's exactly what it's like.
Like, why do I feel like J.K. Simmons about to come and beat my ass because I didn't put enough salt in the in the marinade or some shit.
Were you rushing or were you dragging? It's like, I don't know, Chef. Like, calm down.
It's like I'm gonna have PTSD every time I cook now. It's like, dude,
that's those kitchens are really like. That shit is, But I've never worked in a black commercial kitchen, so I don't know what the vibe would be. I've worked in commercial kitchens that were like Asian and white. But never a black one. So I don't know if the energy is the same or different or what. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the same, but like maybe just I don't know. Like I imagine it's probably the same vibe, but just man, probably louder.
Are just gonna be stressful.
Oh, you probably louder for screaming. Kitchen is absolutely louder.
And a lot of shit white people can't say.
Yeah.
Shit they probably do say, but can't say out in public.
Man, I wonder, because you never quite know what people are up to when you're not around. Because whenever you're around. But I would be very curious to I just want to set up a nanny cam in like certain white situations and just see what they really like, how they really talk. You know what I mean? It might be surprisingly wholesome, but I have a feeling like it.
I couldn't do it to my friends though. I couldn't do it to any of my white friends because then I'd never look at them the same if I found out they were doing like if they were if I found out they were on that Fox News bullshit, I'd be like, man, see, look, man, I can't fuck with you no more. So
would you rather just not know?
I honestly would like to know.
Yeah,
because I've had experience with this. I've had to cancel. I've had to cancel some white friends in the past. But it's just one of those deals. It's like, man, it's
what happened?
It's always so like.
What was the worst cancellation?
The worst. I mean, it was. See, here's the thing. It's only the worst because it was someone I trusted.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like when you start getting into that, we're deep off into the Trump presidency at this point. At least a year at this point.
Shit.
And one of my boys,
got that red baseball cap, my brother.
Man, bro, dude, let me tell you something.
Okay.
He was my boy. I love this man. Yeah, like he was literally on some day one-ish. Cause like it was one of those things that like, when I was like, it wasn't like we knew each other since we were like, babies or nothing, but like, we met when we were still like coming out of high school. And we were like, getting into the workforce and stuff. We worked in the same place. We met through work.
New chapters together. Yeah,
exactly. Like new chapters. And not only that, it was like, he was cool. He was cool back then. It was like, cause he was like, man,
you were the chosen one,
right? I was like, dude, like he wasn't on that Fox News. He wasn't always like talking about some, man, can I say it? Can I say the word? Like, no, he never even asked.
He wasn't on that like, oh, it's so hard to be a white man in today's society, like affirmative action. He wasn't on all that shit.
Right. And he never like if ever I had like an experience or like we ever like got into it with somebody or like there was a mutual friend or even like a stranger that like was like, mess with me. Like, dude, he would always be like, no, we don't do that here. And like he would shut that shit down, be like I was like, dude, he was like, it was like if you could have right, dude, he was my Captain America. He was my Captain America.
Captain America would have been racist as fuck though. Let's be real. Like Captain America was definitely dropping N-words. Come on. And
you know what? I tell you what, I'll give you this. He said colored.
Captain America
probably called black folks colored. That's what he did. He would say colored or Negroes.
But it would have been progressive at the time.
Oh, yeah. He'd have been like, oh, no, I'm all for colored people getting equal rights. Excuse me?
And, it's like, damn, okay, Cap.
Thanks, I think.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
But,
because also, what the fuck are you going to say to Captain America?
Right.
Punch your face through the back of your skull. So you just like, thanks, boss. Like, what you supposed to say?
He's like, you have a problem with me calling you colored?
Kind of.
I thought not.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
So you got it.
I don't want you to throw this shield through my face, like
Look, man, last dude you hit with the shield, man, his jaw ain't been right since. So
yeah.
But no,
he breaks a fucking log in half while he goes, "Hey, would you mind helping me, boy?" And he breaks the shit in half. And I guess so. I guess that's what I do now.
Maybe, but like, it was crazy to me because like, dude started buying into all the propaganda. He got radicalized, but he got radicalized in the wrong direction. Like he started drinking the Kool-Aid and he was like,
you watched him.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Like I witnessed it in real time. And the thing is, it wasn't like just a passing friendship either. Cause it was like, I was like, dude, our kids play with each other. Like they know each other. They're friends.
Damn.
Like we go to each other's families' houses and stuff for get-togethers. Like I was his best man at his wedding.
Damn.
I have been present for just about every important instance in this man's life, and vice versa. He is, same for me. And this man literally looked me dead in my eyes and was like, "Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I'd vote for him again." I don't think he said anything wrong when he was talking about Charlottesville. I think there was. I think that I think he has the right idea on all this stuff. Like, I don't think there's any issue with him being best buds with David Duke. Yeah, I was like, dude, who are you? I was like, are you a Skrull?
Really?
I was like, what's going on? Like, you know how like when you watch those biopics and it's like about someone that was like on drugs, and like and there's always like the significant others like, "But baby, please, you just gotta let it
This
go."
isn't you.
Yeah, it's like, this ain't you. Like what happened? Like that was me. I was like, "Baby, what's going on? Why?
Yeah.
Why? You
Not you.
were the one white man." I was like,
Yeah.
"You were the
Did
one
he-
white man to hang with all of us."
Did he have any sense of was there any sense of reasoning happening? And what I mean by that is like when he was like, "Hey," did it seem like he had the self-awareness to be like, "Okay, I know that what I'm saying seems wild to you for myriad valid reasons, and therefore I'm saying I'm pro-Trump, but let me explain why"? Or was it just like, "Yeah, fuck you," kind of an energy?
Well, it was, I tell you what, I'll be fair. It was a little bit of both, because like he would try to say, well, technically, he's like, things are getting better, economy's getting better, and I was like, is it?
I don't
like,
even know.
I was like, you sure? He's like, well, jobs are, there's more jobs. I was like, but what quality of jobs? Like, it was one of those deals, like everything he would say could literally be completely debunked with like just a simple question. Like, a fact check, or just a simple like challenge to the question. Just like, is it though? Like, yeah. And it was one of those deals where I was like, you know what, man? I was like, I love you, but I can't go down this road with you. I was like, it's not like, because a lot of like mutual friends of ours were like, man, maybe we should just talk to him, sit him down. I was like, you know what I say? It's not incumbent upon me as a human being to explain to him why he should maybe think differently if he is so dialed in to why he feels he should think that way. I said, that's something that he's going to have to come to himself. I can't make him because everybody was like trying to make him. And I was like, you can't.
And that's just gonna make them dig in more. Like if you're trying to do it on some intervention shit like that won't work. You have to either argue them out of it. Like you can't pressure somebody out of being radicalized in that way, because then now you've just made yourself the enemy and the scapegoat that they already needed anyway. So it's like, yeah, see, the fucking woke mob came against me, blah blah blah. Like my black friends decided they didn't want to, so.
And that's exactly what happened.
I'm not surprised, but that is like super sad. But we need to hop out of this one into the main one. So do we have any questions that we didn't answer or whatever in the chat? Anybody say anything?
Here, let me see.
No, I don't see no questions, but shout out to everybody that joined.
Thank you for joining us as always. All right, we'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna end the stream now. And